tensions are running high in Jenin as Israel's military raid enters its fourth day, only 2 days after a ceasefire took effect in Palestine's Gaza on January 19, 2025. Israeli forces launched a full-scale operation in the northern West Bank city codenamed Iron Wall. Since then, at least 12 Palestinians have been killed and dozens wounded as Israeli forces continue to raid homes, carry out mass arrests, and issue forced evacuation orders. The Israeli army claims the operation is aimed at targeting militants to prevent them from regrouping, but on the ground, Palestinians in the Jenin refugee camp are being forcibly displaced in large numbers, trying to escape Israeli fire. Jenin Governor Kamal Abu Rub said hundreds of people have begun leaving after the Israeli army, using loudspeakers on drones and military vehicles, ordered them to evacuate the camp. Israel, however, denies issuing such orders. Meanwhile, the UN's Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA, estimates that 2,000 families have been displaced, describing the Jenin refugee camp as nearly uninhabitable. In addition to the destruction they have wreaked, Israeli forces have cut off electricity to large parts of the city, leaving hospitals struggling to keep their emergency operations running. According to Rub, Jenin Hospital and Ibn Sina Specialized Hospital are among those affected. At the same time, Israeli forces have set up several different roadblocks in the area, stopping fleeing residents and detaining some of them. Medics say these roadblocks are making it nearly impossible to reach the wounded, leaving some to bleed out in the streets. Palestinian media report dozens of arrests and widespread demolitions of homes and infrastructure. The Palestinian Prisoner Society and Commission of Detainees Affairs accuse Israeli forces of field executions, harassment, and destruction of property. Despite growing concerns, the military assaults will continue, according to Israeli media. Israel's military chief of staff and the head of Shin Bet have stated they are ready to carry out further operations to move the camp to a different situation, pledging a multi-front war. This escalation follows a weeks-long raid by Palestinian Authority security forces targeting Palestinian resistance fighters in the Jenin camp. While the PA claims the raids were an effort to restore law and order, many Palestinians see them as a crackdown on resistance against Israeli occupation. Dani Yatom, former head of Mossad and now a member of the policy group Commanders for Israel's Security, acknowledged that there is now cooperation between the Palestinian Authority security apparatus and the Israeli forces. With no sign of the Iron Wall operation slowing down, the people of Jenin remain caught in intensifying Israeli attacks, displaced, without power, and facing an uncertain future. Is this the start of a new chapter of Israel's genocidal war on Palestine?